plural with you, with your BW's Electronic. Good to see you as always, BW's Electronic. Good to see J Bubs, John Paul Thornton, as we also know him. And don't forget to give the little thumbs up, guys. Thank you very, very much. And tonight we have a it's not one of the most beautiful things that Makita have produced, you know, but we'll talk about that later. It's a DHP453. This is still in the LXT range, even though it's white. Look, you do get these in the teal color as well. This is it's still supposed to be in the professional range. It's brushed. It's a seal brush motor. To call this professional as like call me a real doctor. It's not really. So this is not going. I've got a 3-piece set. And the story behind this 3-piece set is a guy gave it to me to try and fix, and I had a quick look at it. I kind of know what's wrong with it, but I'll show you. We'll walk through it. I quoted him to fix it, and he says no, don't want to spend the money on it. It didn't cost very much. You get that, a rapid charger, and that 3-amp battery, you know, the one with no battery indicator. Yeah, professional 20 years ago. That's right. So he says, it's no good to me, you keep it. But I've got a perfectly good charger here, you know. What I've said, I've got something to show you that it's good. And that battery might not be the most effective. There's Pat McMahon. Here's the charger here, look. It's the rapid charger, plays a nice tunes, you know. Plays all the tunes you want. Yeah. So I've got a perfectly good charger there that he's given me. So props to him for that. Hello, Martin Kelly. Good to see on the chat. But I'll get the camera down here. Just hopefully this doesn't make you feel too queasy when I'm doing this. Yeah. See if we get to the right angle. So that's what we have there tonight. And as we've established, the charger's going. The battery, on the other hand, we'll have a look at it. I didn't take much of a look at the battery, I must admit. Showing one bar in this drill anyway. If you can see that. But on the light. Not powering the tool per se. Anyway. So it's not powering the tool. This wasn't going. But can we do something else to see? Hang on. Yes. Here we are. We can try it with this. Hold on, something come on the screen there. I don't know, that's alright. See, I've lost the chat here. Let's see if we get the chat back up. Right. You see this? No. If that doesn't make it go, nothing more. Nothing more. Definitely no life in that. Definitely no life in that. That's definitely gone. The next step would be to volt check the battery. Fire too massive. No. You have to go massive. You have to go massive or don't go at all. That's the motto here. We'll see what our volts is like in this battery. We're getting 12.2 volts. The battery may not, or the charger may not charge that, but we'll give it a bash anyway. This battery charger sings songs. It does classical music, so it might do this as well. We'll leave it on a wee while to see if she recognises it, if she's going to charge it. She's making a funny noise. We'll leave her on to see if she charges it. She's showing the signs that she is going to charge it. So we'll leave that a wee while, just to see. And get down to business. Go to see if we get a good camera angle here for you guys, so we can do what we've got to do. Get the light shot up. Yeah, the power has to be massive. That's why tonight I don't think I'm going to use the Draper or the Park side. I'm thinking I want more power. I want power. That's why I'm using the Milwaukee again. We'll go back to the Milwaukee. So we're going to open this bad boy and see what we can do. It should be do 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 do. She should have played Dust in the Wind by Kansas or something sad. I know. You can look that up after you're finished the earbuds. Oh, the Milwaukee is the machine. This is the best machine I ever invented. Takes no prisoners. Screws either come out or strip or break in half. They have no choice, they have to do something. There's no screw you can ignore the Milwaukee. I was nearly too late for my own stream tonight because I was kind of running late. Hadn't seen the in-laws for a few weeks, so I got out of it for so many times, so it was time to go and visit, you know. Oh well, these are the problems we deal with. Only 7 minutes in, guys. This could be a short stream, so hopefully not too short. Brushes or switch? Well, J-Bobs, to give you a bit of information, I don't know if you're familiar with the 453. This is the one with the big long back on it. She's a different setup from the likes of, what do we see, what have we got here? She's a different setup than this one here. The likes of this one here, it's a bit shorter. 456, 482, all the rest, them sort of things, you know. She's longer. These have got the wee brush card at the back that you replace the brushes on. The brushes in this are not replaceable. Same motor, which I think makes this a bit of a pig, if I'm honest. It's a bit of a pig. I don't think much of this particular model. Right, let's have a look inside. Can you see that? Look how dark that is. The 775 motor. Anyhow, you see there's basically very little in there. There's this is a wee puddly switch and obviously the battery connector. But can you see the blackness on the motor there? Let's see. Can't even push the fan around, it's that badly horsed. The motor is just completely horsed there. You know, you wouldn't need to be a scientist to know what's wrong with that. That motor's been burnt out. The guy that owned this, internal brushes, yeah. You can't change the brushes in this because it's internal brushes, that's right. I see videos of boys changing the internal brushes in these type of motors, but this one's been cooked anyway. This one's gas mark 10 or whatever you call it. Smell of burning electronics is phenomenal off it. That's a smell that's very common in the doctor surgery here, to be quite honest with you. But shouldn't be the biggest of jobs changing this. Famous last words. But anyhow, the guy that owns this bought this in Screwfix. You bought this in Screwfix or somewhere because it was on a deal. They sold them with 3 amp hour battery, but they did give them a good charger. They gave them the rapid charger, and they give them this nothing drill. And what would they charge for that? Probably did that for £99, and he was conned into that. Compared it to probably something that would be of some use, and thought he could use it semi-professionally. Like he's not a DIY guy. He's a guy that does a bit of work and needs a drill all the time. Semi-professional, so that drill would not hold up. Real piece of junk. But anyway, we're going to remove these wires. You see the wires here? There's 2 little wires in the back, the red wire and the black wire onto the switch. And we'll get the motor out. This is just the first item on the agenda tonight. I have a few things lined up, just in case you're worrying that your night could be short. In case you've sent the kids to bed, sent the wife to Pilates, whatever. Oh, we'll need that. Put that back on. That'll be useful later. See the burning inside there? This has had a bit of cooking. That's all the bad news about this thing. If you want the good news, you can buy a motor online on eBay, posted free. Brand new motor that does go round for $15.99, and it's not even, I thought it come in this clear bag. I thought it was like a copy motor, but it's got all the same markings on it, exact same numbers on it. So it's that, but there's not a lot to it. Have to put the change over this little plastic connector differ woofer. If you're changing over this and you're sort of not experienced with these things, just take them off side by side and put them on the same way as you could take them off, and that's where you know you're right. If you pull everything apart, you just never know where you are. I'll not tell you how I found that out. We're going widescreen again for the second week running because I think it works better, this format. The only thing I can get off that air is them 2 wires to jump batteries or something. That's for the scrap heap there. Just with these 2 wires back on again. I think the red was to the back. You know it. If I remember correctly. These things can be fiddly. There we are. Oh, there goes that. Bang some of the dirt out of that. I think that's only right. Then we can put it on then. I hit these things here. That's the little thing for the slider at the top of the gearbox there to adjust the speed. That's it. I can remember what way this goes on. Yep. You never remember what way that thing's going. But anyway, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out together. I don't like that design. I think it's piss poor. Yeah. Both sides are the same. Anybody in the chat there? Because we've got plenty of time tonight. Any news in the Dremel? Yes, I must get to that. DCD 780 that's smoking, I think it may be brushes. I need to look up the 780. I'm not fully familiar with that model, you know. Yes. But yes, try the brushes, I would say. Yeah, I'm using the Dremel, yes. I got a part for the Dremel. It's about here somewhere. But I haven't tried it on. We could try it on the night. We'll try it on after we get this sorted. We'll try the Dremel after we get this sorted. So, there's that. Right, let's see. Took me an age to figure out how to do this one day. I can't remember. Oh, I must be getting old. I must be getting old. It just seems like a piss poor idea, like this thing, and both sides are the same. I'll just set this on, I think. I'm going to put it on the other side. Whatever. Anyway. There's not much to these things. There's really not much to them. It's this drill is one of them drills. A couple of the companies do them. DeWalt has one as well called, I think it's called the 776, and it's designed for the same purpose. just to kind of pretend that you're getting something. Just putting off the heater on here, it's just getting too warm. Just to pretend you're actually getting a drill. It's kind of, what would you say? Strip some of the burn matter off that. They give you a battery and a charger, but it you kind of get the drill for nothing. But you know, it's like some things that you get for nothing. It's worth every penny, but it's not worth much more. That happens. Worth every penny. I think I might go back a wee bit like that. We'll see. No, it has to go on. Better than that. Better than that. No, that's not going to work. I could put it together without this thing, but that would be kind of cheating, like. I don't want to cheat. And like I said, we have plenty of time. We have all the time in the world tonight. No. That ain't that there, anyway. Maybe something as simple as this. Took me a pile of goes to figure out what way this went the last time. And I wish my brain had decided to put that into the long-term memory instead of the short-term memory. Damn you, brain, you've let me down again. That's nearly right. We're going to see what we're doing here. Who else is in the chat? The knob has to be facing up on the selector. Right. Like this sort of thing, is it? Maybe this sort of thing. I think that might be it. Yeah. I think I know where it goes now. There's one of the springs decided to leave me as well. That's awesome. I don't know. At least I got it. I think I just remembered. No, there's the spring anyway. I'll put the spring back on. Whew. Sorry about this, guys. There's always some ridiculous thing happens here. But this is how you learn. If everything goes according to plan, you never know how anything goes. You never know how anything works. Might be onto something there now. Maybe. No. I don't know. See where it might go now. Put a little there. So J-Bobs, back to what you said. It is flipping. The knob has to face up towards selector. I'm looking at the selector here. These are a terrible thing. These is probably the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. But anyway, this is a nothing drill. Horribly constructed. Horribly oversold as a professional drill. Horribly used to mislead people into buying it. It's just a horror show the whole way, the whole thing. And I think Screwfix should be ashamed of themselves for selling that to people as a professional drill. See? We'll need that back. Ugh. Spring has definitely left the chap now. Anyway. This is why I chose a simple one, right? Anyhow, I have a spare drill here to take apart off. I'll find that spring some other time. Sorry about this tonight, guys. This is a bit of a poor show. At least you get to laugh at me. If nothing else. Hopefully we get time to look at the Dremel tonight. That will be next in the agenda whenever I... Spare spring as ordered. There's nothing like having a few spares about, because you never know when disaster will strike, like you witnessed here this evening. Right. They forgot in the chat. The white ProRains, they are fucking pathetic. Anyway. Whew. I thought it sort of flipped up here somewhere, but that didn't seem to work out for me. I could nearly run without it, you know, but we're not going to go down that road. We're just too committed. We didn't get this far in this particular part of the power tool injury or industry by just giving up. Half of a memory that goes this way somewhere, goes up into one of these slots up here. It doesn't seem to be a very effective sort of a thing. Well, I think I've got her now. I think I've got her now. It's only over when you give up. Remember that. If you're going to be stupid, you have to just persevere. Right, what have we got here now? I have more perseverance than normal sane people, and that is my true strength. That is my true ability, perseverance. Do it there. My God. Sorry you guys had to witness that. A man having a nervous breakdown with a drill that he knows right up in his heart, right in the core of his being, is worth absolutely nothing. He knows that that drill is worth nothing. Still, he He wants to fix it. And it's kind of important that he gets it together for his audience tonight. But why is that not closing down there? These live streams are actually important. And the importance is this. You see how precarious this all can be. When you go out here to work at this stuff, how you can try and beat you, try and test what limited sanity you have, you know, that kind of thing. Seems it's lying down here, but somewhere around the middle and at the bottom. It seems to want to say, no, not today, Dr. Lefthandthread, not today. What a wonderful piece of engineering. Not. Oh, there it is there now. That thing doesn't want to lie down either. That thing doesn't want to lie down. But we'll get them to lie down. There we are. There we are. I wonder how our little batteries do. It's been on the fast charger for a while. Due to the unnecessary amount of time I've spent in this bad boy. I've spent 30 minutes on what should have been probably a 15-minute job tops. So, anyhow. How yous all doing in the chat? Get the screws in it quick before it changes his mind. That's one thing. I have the Milwaukee. NASA have been looking for the patent in this, but they're not getting it. It'll be only released to NASA when I die. Oh, there we are. Better put the slip ratchet on. I'm really going to horse these screws. Maybe this is just the warm-up act. Maybe we'll just do it now. Lovely. So the only problem with this now, the Makita drills are building up. It's like a hospital for unwanted drills now, for all these things. Anyhow, the battery's not showing fully charged, but the green light's on along with the red, so she's, oh yes, look at that. You think I planned that? That's her fully charged. So actually I was screwing at this drill long enough, just long enough for the battery to be charged. Would you credit that? Anyway, let's do a little volt check. We'll assume she's over 20. Which is something you should never say on a night out. You should never assume that. 20 volts. So that's it. She has 20. Anyway, we'll try her on the machine now. That is high speed. That's kind of alright. Well, we have a good battery, we have a good charger, we have a shitty drill that goes. So, it can't be too sad. And it cost us $15.99, half an hour of our life. Oh, it goes better that battery. This battery could get this drill could get a torture test in a later live stream. I don't know. We'll think about that. But as the catchphrase goes, I'm calling that fixed. Here is the motor that came out of it. I'm thinking to myself, I can maybe use the wires off that for something. For a rewire or something, so it's going in the spares. In the spares box. I have a couple of choices. I could do a giveaway on TikTok, or I could burn that out for you guys' entertainment in a later live stream. Would you want me to see me burn it out with a big battery on it? A big mad battery? That'd be fun, but not tonight. I'm just not feeling it tonight for that. I want to get it fixed, so I'll just have to, I want to leave it a wee while before I start wrecking it again. What was I going to tell you guys? Something else. Well, there was a Dremel. So that's that. There was a Dremel to discuss. Something else I was going to tell you guys. Well, it'll come back to me. Anyway. That's $15.99, but I don't know. A little bit of side on it. Turned out there was nothing wrong with the battery. So the Dremel is next. The dreaded Dremel. Who's had a hard life, and the locking pin's no longer working. J-Bubs, there's Gaz Bullen. Sparky rear end in that thing. $15.99 were I overpaid. I was robbed. $15.99. I was robbed. But anyway. That's not the most to spit in a live stream, so it'll be alright. This flipping thing was nearly as dear. But J-Bubs, I actually think that you're correct, that I'm probably going to need to buy an armature for that. But sure, we'll see what happens. We might have to go for the smaller devices to open this. But like I say, that's the locking pin. That was a tenner, which I think is an absolute rip-off. But anyway, whatever. These live streams are worth it to me. I enjoy doing the live streams more than I enjoy going to cinema. I have nothing against the cinema. This is just so much fun. But I'm glad I got there, guys. Thanks for sticking with me. I made that unnecessarily complicated tonight. But it was like magic. It worked out. This thing open. I had a little exploratory look one day at this. There is marking on the armature when I look at it, but we'll see. We'll see how we get on. Probably should open it the other way. Because all that, well, maybe not. We'll see. Probably couldn't open it the other way when I look at it. I could just buy an armature, sure, it'll be alright. It'll be alright. If that has to be what it has to be, I'll buy an armature. When I'll just knock this button out here, do you see? You can see what I'm at here. Or fell out anyway. No, that is the button. I think I'll get away with that. Let's see if we can get it up close. The button is really screwed. It looks like I might get away with this one. I might get away with this time. I could have done a video on this, guys, but you know, sure, you guys deserve it in the live stream. You deserve something. Showing up every week. I'll show you the wearing the button after a minute. I just have to be less rough with the button in future, you know. Have to be less of a savage. Well, can I be less of a savage? Less of a savage? Who knows? Who knows? The repairs are phenomenal. Nothing can go wrong. Everything falls into place. Yeah, I'll put them on the correct sides, they fit better. For anybody servicing a Dremel themselves, if you want to put on these little bits here, put them on the correct sides, they fit better. And even when they fall off, you put them back on, they still fit better than they would on the wrong side. If it fixes it for a tenner, it'll do, you know. Because, sure, whatever. I wouldn't want to be without it for the sake of sending it back under warranty. It's very, very useful. A live stream without a Dremel is like going to work with no clothes on or something. Just, it's frowned upon. There was a guy I seen did a Dremel video on one of these. I was looking it up. And he complained about the lock button. What he did was, he took his lock button and he jammed it with a screwdriver. I could do that too, but sure, whatever. Let's see if this is right now. Plug it in, see if it's going after all that. No, she's jamming. jamming. The lock button must be locking at all time now. Bro, that's the lump. We're seeing you in the chat there. Good man, Fox can fix it. Yeah, good man, Fox can fix it. Garage. To get the brushes, we don't want to get the brushes. I probably invalidated the warranty anyway, we putting back the labels and, you know. I intend to get more done for you guys tonight, but you know, sometimes, you know, events conspire against us. Moving free enough. It's this thing that's bitten me, I would say. Yeah, that one outside. If we got to that stage on. All the wee sample jobs are beating me. I was going to do a different kind of live stream tonight, but I had 5 healthy batteries to fix, and I've managed to get 3 of them going. I was in here yesterday. It would have been probably a 3-hour live stream, to be honest. It was just a lot. It was just a lot. It was just lots and lots. See, that's not right. It's good, but it's not right. Well, try before taking the screws. What do you think, guys? Try or taking the screws? Try her. Now you know where to go. This is suboptimal, guys. Right. Let's see. You think she was rotating rightly? There's something jamming her when I close her up. There is something jamming there. When I close this up. Let's see. Must have been running the motor offline a wee bit or something. That feels better there. Must have been running the motor offline a wee bit. We'll see. Now she's going. We can put her together now. Third time lucky. What do I see? So yeah, I'm only reading your message now, J-Bubs. I think the motor sitting offline or something. I hadn't I lined up right, I think. We'll see, you know it. If she doesn't go now, I can pull out the brushes and get them from outside anyway. I was going to do more tonight. I'll need this thing. Right. Yeah, that's working. That's locking her. That's locking her. Lock button's working. So I've successfully fixed my Dremel. I don't know if you should be able to see this. See that there? That's the Phantom item there. Try to get it in the camera. No, let me see. See it there? That's all I needed, but I had to buy them two things. And if you know anything about Dremel, you know they're made by Bosch, and that's the Bosch number for anybody who's watching this that wants to order one. That was £10, $9.99 I think it was, but they posted it to me free. I'm glad I didn't have to put an armature in it, but you know, it would have been a fun video. So that's another one bites the dust. And the Dremel is back to your former glory. So, what have we got next, guys? I hear you cry. See who? Shit part, surely. It's a shit part. We're an hour on. I could quit, but I don't want to quit. I think I need to do more for you guys because you showed up for me tonight, as usual. This is a 3 ampere battery somebody gave me from the Milwaukee Electric Tool Company. Lovely. £40 for armature. The hell with that. I can see why the guy used a screwdriver. So, anyway. This one's got full bars. This one's going. A guy gave me this to fix. And his main gripe with that is when he uses it for any length of time, it needs charged. It's the cells have done their job. It's an old battery. It's lasted a long time. It's discharged and recharged too many times. The cells are even I actually checked the cells in this. It's charged and discharged, doing everything the battery should do, except the resistance of the cells will probably get too low and it's knackered. So what we're going to do is we're going to try and use this. This is a 3 ampere battery. We're going to use this Parkside, brand new, I might add, lithium-ion battery, and take the cells out and put them onto this one. So hopefully we can do that in about half an hour, and then we will be good to go. Because all the easy stuff I've been doing so far has gone so well. This is not going to take any time at all. I hate working these out 3 amps because there's different board on them, and I don't think the wee boards I think they don't really fit in there. They don't fit these. These are a different board, and they're all sealed in here. All the strips sealed in here. instead of being the outside of the newer ones. But the best thing I can do now is probably cut that off. I just cut that off with the Dremel that I just fixed. Safety first. Because we know nothing safer than sawing the cells out of the battery with the Dremel on a Sunday night. Let's face it, that's why you guys are here. Let's see who we got in the chat now. Oh yes, we could probably do that sometime. Probably do that sometime. Definitely, Pat. That is definitely food for thought. I have a few cunning plans up my sleeve. TikTok has ruined my life for this kind of carry on, because TikTok people keep coming to me and looking for me to fix stuff for them. That's the full pack removed. That's pretty awesome. Right. That was on there, wasn't it? So I'm just going to study this a little second so connect this up properly. That's the minus. That's the minus there. Because it's not as easy to see because the strip's all sealed in. This is the plus here. I suppose you could do that with a Dremel. Do the plus sign with Dremel. Another one good plus sign. It's a better minus. That's alright. That's the plus and the minus, so that solves that. So leave all that stuff up there. That is irrelevant for now. And we're going to open this here now and do the same with this. Pictures of the phone is a good idea. Figure out what way things go. Batteries are usually easy because you can see what way they're wired. You can see where the plus and the minus are. But that board is sealed in, so it's less obvious. It's sealed inside the plastic. It's less obvious where the plus and the minus are. So we'll try it anyway. It can only go wrong. It can go wrong or it could go right, whatever way it goes. Yeah. So a brand spanking new Parkside battery out of Lidl, still under warranty, but I am about to invalidate the warranty right now. I'm going to take the cells out of it and put them into that Milwaukee battery, see if we can get her to go. And if I can get that done and get her to go, or whatever way it goes, we might call it a night, guys, but it seems like a short night tonight. I had these in the back burner just in case that battery wasn't faulty, which it wasn't. Turned out it wasn't. Here's the Parkside battery with the Parkside cells, and these are 2000 milliamp cells, and these are probably 1.5s. These are a different brand. They're So what would you say they are? Sometimes they have Parkside look on them. I don't know who mixed them for Parkside. That's obviously what's happening there. Don't know what the best. I never took apart one of these before, so now's the time to learn what the best way is. Just be a savage is what I'm gonna do. Must have just brought me back to Lidl for a warranty. Put the Samsung sales into it, I don't know. I wouldn't do that. I'm only kidding, guys. Don't do that. That's illegal and morally reprehensible. But anyway. Don't do this at home, guys, because it's dangerous. If you're going to do this, do it in somebody else's home. Wreck their stuff instead. We're in their house there. Right, how we doing in the chat, guys? We're doing alright, just over there too. Not that long a time. They're not Samsung. They're not Samsung. They're called Sun Power. Sun Power is written on them. They're not Samsung. They are a cheaper sale. But the only thing they have over these is they're new and they're higher ampere. So there is that. Best way to get this out. Right. I'll just keep sawing and it'll come out. The Dremel will win this battle. The Dremel will win this one. We'll win this one. I must be careful not to damage these cells by doing this because you could saw through one and that would not be ideal. Not too bad. Anyhow, that's one side. Oh, I need that screwdriver later. You just hear the news tomorrow. There was a small explosion in County Tyrone today when a repair artist called Doctor Lefthandthread accidentally blew himself up by cutting a lithium ion cell in half. Lovely. That is just lovely. so we'll cut that in half there. Yeah. And might be able just to solder. I might save the spot welding tonight. But I have a spot welder all geared up if I need her to. So. There we are. We're running rightly now, guys. I think I'll saw this one and keep the other ones together, and that will maybe help. The ironic thing is I never needed the lock button in that. That's the ironic thing. I never needed the thing that I fixed tonight. I never needed the lock button since I fixed it. Anyway, that's the cells out. And I also have a Parkside shell. If I ever want to do a battery upgrade or do something, make a Parkside battery. Anyway, I might just keep that for that job. That's a spare Parkside battery for some sort of other shenanigans later on. Anyway, how are we doing the chat now, guys? BW's Electronics is that it? Looking like Samsung. I don't think they are Samsung. It says Sun Power on them. Definitely says Sun Power on them. Not that I'm disputing anything. I might need to split these further to get these plastic things that are in between them. Or do I? It's all about the height. Or maybe just risk it. What's the plus side, anyway? Plus side has to go there. There it is. Plus side there. Just continue on. We should have done this a different way. Hold on. Pull that out again. That's the minus there. So the minus is there. That's not the end cells either. These might be the end cells, would they? They might be. No. No, it's probably better on the plus side. On the plus side, I will say. And we'll go there. This is looking good, I think. No, that's the cell balancer there. That's not right. That's probably better. That's okay. That's not okay. That's the minus side, that should be on. So here, theoretically, in theory, oh, it's first spark of the evening, guys, from the cells at us. Right, that can go on like that. There's a spark in there. Oh, spark in there. Did not like that. That seems something that's irrelevant. I think we're winning now. I think we're starting to win now. Yeah. Right. That's the plus side, so this has to go here. I need to do something with that. Do something with that. There could be a small fire and or explosion here tonight, guys, but it'll only be me it'll be affected. You guys are safe on the other side of that screen. Just a wee bit of reassurance, you know, from your host here. Right, how are we doing now? That blue is very good, can hold the cell tight together. Good man. Thank you very much, J Bubs. Thanks for all your support. Thank all you guys in that stream there. Hot blue can work, yes. I think we'll keep this fast and loose the way it is now, and we'll sort of just join it together and sort of worry later, or not at all. That makes any sense. That's the plus, so yep. Time for the soldering iron here. Oh dear, dear. Could go down the spot weld route, I suppose. That option is open to us. That option is open to us. There you go. There we are. Not dangerous at all, this. So you can see what I'm doing here. Nice. So we're starting a plus there. We have to do a joint there as well. Do a joint there as well. Have to do a joint. There we go. Over in the chat, guys. Sparks indeed. Yeah. Sparks indeed. 4.5 inch, so not too bad. Not too bad. Not too bad. Turn her down a wee bit. It's connected anyway. Turn it up a wee bit again. Right, let's see. Oh, I love it. See, plenty of sparks tonight, guys. Oh, she's feeling on me now, is she? Anyway, that's that party joined up anyway. Oh yeah, we need to connect her to the board. Completely remiss on me. Nope. Yep. Still in business. Still in business here, guys. There we are. This could be a ready-made one here. Just not attacking it on. There's not many people watching now. Sorry about this tonight. This is a bit mad tonight. There's Big D. Oh, I hope all's well with you, Big D. Hope all's well, Big D. I hope I don't want to hear anything bad. Hope all's good. The only benefit of these live streams, we never know what's going to happen. It's just, you know, it's one of them sort of things. You never know. You never know if what a mat's going to work. See, I don't know. Not really happy with that joint. Happy with it now. Ah, that's a better joint now. Yeah. We'll do that side when I'm around here. Do this one as well. Yeah, that works. That works for me if it works for you. What do we see what we got? That looks terrible, but I think it'll work. What do we do there? We'll join that top one anyway. We have to join it all together. What to do there? What to do? Could go with a light strip, I suppose. Or I could just try and solder. Just try and solder, maybe. Bridge the gap some way. Bring it in together. Surprisingly okay there. The events of this dream were carried out from an unskilled professional. I'm professionally unskilled. I have no talent or ability, and nobody should attempt to replicate any of this ever, anywhere in the world, at any time. So that's the disclaimer, guys. Just thought I'd get that over with.